Hello, Sweaty Pepperoni. This is a video that I should have made a few days back, or maybe a week back. Now I have a list over here on my phone, and I'll use it to explain to you uh, what is going on with the channel. Basically, for starters, I'm changing the pattern on my channel, which technically I didn't have a pattern, but let's just imagine it did have a pattern. So the first thing is, you might have noticed that there were two series that were going on currently. One was This Is a Video series, and the other is Inconvenient Poetry. Now, to start it all off, I have to first explain Inconvenient Poetry. It's basically a podcast that I made because I wanted to write poetry, I wanted to make soundscapes, to make a world through sound, and podcast. I mean, I have made masters in Japanese before, so I think it's kind of, you could have seen this coming. So to start it all off, what happened with Inconvenient Poetry after 2 episodes? I have to make more, and I am with my friend. However, now I want to work on it much more. More on that later. And as for This Is a Video series, the same thing applies. So what is happening is, I want to put more effort into it and make it much better. Right now it is good, but like in the visual side of it, it's just a repeated GIF, and I know it's gonna be a repeated GIF for most of it, but I still want to add a bit more oomph. I hope you understand what that means, like a pizzazz. Even though honestly, I don't think I would be able to do make that much of a difference, but I think I might be able to slightly make it better. On top of that comes the next point, which is big and small projects. Essentially, I noticed that I go through a pattern of sometimes making what I call small projects and sometimes making big projects. By small projects, I mean videos like these, right? Like where there's barely any editing and I'm just talking, I'm yapping, or I'm doing something stupid, right? I either do that or I make a big project like Inconvenient Poetry or Masters in Japanese. And the issue is, when you try to make big projects every single week, it kind of messes with your brain because you want to do multiple things but you're not able to. For example, I have to not only do Inconvenient Poetry, I also have to do This Is a Video series. Even though that doesn't have that much effort from my side, it has more effort from Aman Sucks. There's still, I need to do more. For example, this painting I'm making for my aunt, I have to also work on this. But if I'm always busy every single week with a new big project's episode, let's say, then I'm not able to do that. And obviously I also have a life, right? So I need to like figure out a way to juggle them. So, which is why I made up this idea of like, what if I do more of small projects? For those of you who might have noticed, in the backlog of my channel, there is a series that went for around 53 days where I just yapped every single day. And that was an experiment to see if I improve, and I did. So that is what I'm going to do technically again, but it's not the series that I made at that time, which was Daily Doodles, in which I recorded every day. I'm not going to do that. I can't promise you I'll be always online. But what I can try to do is make a small project every week, because again, it doesn't take a lot of editing. I'm literally just talking, right? Might be a vlog, maybe I make a gameplay. I'm right now not in the, I don't have like the capacity right now to make a gameplay right now, because I don't have my own room where I could like sit down and for an hour play a game. Okay, I mean, I have a bunch of ideas for small projects, but right now the main thing that I can do is yap, and that's what I'm doing right now. This is the first one. So what will happen with Inconvenient Poetry and This Is a Video series? They will come back, but most likely they will come back when all the episodes are done. Yes, I'm going to like, I've basically stripped down Inconvenient Poetry to a specific amount of episodes, which is 10. As much as I've established right now, so it's only going to be 10 episodes for this podcast, and like 2 are done, so that means 8. So for the 8, right now the third episode is in production, and the other ones are in pre-production phase, and yeah, basically that's it. Like, you'll see Inconvenient Poetry when all the episodes are ready, and you will see this is a video series when all the episodes are ready. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you, because this is literally everything on this thing. So yeah, you will see more of small projects, and I'm doing this thing to make a count. You might have noticed yesterday, actually not yesterday, for you it would be day before yesterday, I posted something on the community tab where I said only 90 more to go, because I'm usually like try to count how many videos I've uploaded, and by videos I mean shorts and long form together. So right now I'm on 110 videos, total videos that I've uploaded ever since I started uploading. So I want to reach 200, because then I can aim for 300. So yeah, small projects are mainly going to take me to 200. Big projects, when I finally finish, that's when I'll be able to do that. And lastly, Who is a Man sucks. You might have noticed for the past 3 videos, I guess, in the long form videos, you might have noticed that I've written edited by a Man sucks, or if you go into the description, it's written edited by a Man sucks. Now it's even written featuring a Man sucks. He's a friend. He has his own channel even. I don't know if he's gonna make more videos, but originally we decided that he was going to be my editor, but because of all these changes, originally I wasn't gonna do these changes, but because of all these changes, we've ended up dismantling, or like departing to different sides. Though we are going to work on Inconvenient Poetry, and this is a video series, and we're going to try to finish them as collaborators, which is why I changed to featuring a Man sucks, because he's a collaborator. Even if he's just editing, his voice is on both series as much as mine. I might be recording them and like making the artwork or whatever, but he's doing one of the hardest parts even, because editing, I've personally done it myself even, right? It is hard. It's not that easy. So yeah, that's all. This video has been going on for 7 minutes, and I'm tired, and I didn't expect it to go to 7 minutes. So yeah, I'm Blazemallow, and see you later, sweaty pepperoni.